Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to teach you the second subject from computational statistics, that means distribution. Fine. So let us see what is exactly distribution is and what are the key contents of distribution. So distribution, it is nothing but the question answer of that following questions, like how are the results of the latest SAT test, or what is the average height of females under 21 in Zambia. So to answer these questions we would collect the data and put them in form of easy to summarize, visualize and discuss. So the collection aggregation of data results in a distribution. Distribution is the form of histogram or tables, that way we can see the data immediately. Fine. So in the way of distribution we can easily summarize the data. Fine. So this data will be easily available by using tables. So it is nothing but the formalization of data, or aggregation or collection of data. Fine. So the distribution, the results may be data table or in the format of plot. So for example, if we obtain the heights of all high school students and plot this data, the graph may resemble the normal distribution, which is generally mathematically. So use a normal distribution to appropriately the height without sacrificing too much accuracy. So the importance of distribution, it is simplicity and relevance to the real world. It visualize the data easier and build model quicker. So given a distribution and a set of values, we can determine the probability that the data will lie within the certain range. So the same data may lead to different conclusion if it is interposted on different distribution. So it is vital in all statistical analysis for data to be put onto the correct distribution. So the types of probability distribution, this is the graph of probability distribution. It is the first part, that means discrete probability distribution, and second one is continuous probability distribution. In that discrete probability distribution, two forms are there, that means first one is binomial distribution and second one is Poisson distribution. In that continuous probability distribution there is one field, that means normal distribution. So these are the types of probability distribution. So I'm again repeating the same thing, types of probability distribution. Certain probability distribution occurring with such a regularity in real life applications that they have been given their own names. First one is discrete distribution. In that discrete distribution, subtypes are likewise uniform distribution, then binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, geometric distribution, negative binomial distribution, and hypergeometric distribution. In that continuous distribution, first one is uniform distribution, and subtopics or subtypes will be like this: exponential distribution, then gamma distribution, normal distribution, t-square distribution, student t-test distribution, f distribution, and beta distribution. Fine. So the we had already studied the concept of distribution. So the frequency distribution, it is the listing of observed actual frequencies of all the outcomes of an experiment that actually occurred when experiment was done. So the probability distribution, it is the listing of the probability of all possible outcomes that could be occurred in if experiment was done. So these are the common data types are there: discrete data type, continuous data types. Fine. So the discrete data, as the name suggests, that it can only specified values. So for example, when a roll a die, possible outcomes should be 1 2 3 4 or 5 or 6. Fine. Not 1.5 or not 2.45. Fine. So it should be from 1 to 6 only. And the continuous data can take any value within the given range, and it may be changing, or it may be continuous, or it may be infinite number. So for example, a girl's weight or height, the length of the road, the weight of the girl can be value from 54 kg to 54.5 kg likewise. and this is the continuous data. So the probability distribution, this is the range will be bounded between the minimum and maximum possible values, but precisely where the possible values is likely to be plotted on the probability distribution depends on the number of factors. So these factors includes the distribution, mean, average, standard deviations. Fine. So the probability distribution can also be used to create cumulative distribution function CFD or CDF, which adds up the probability of occurrence cumulative and will always start at 0 and ends at 100%. So the probability distribution are the fundamental concepts in statistics, and it used both theoretical as well as practical level. So the probability distribution is the statistical function that describe all the possible values and likelihoods that random variables can take within the given range. Fine. So here is the discrete distribution. Fine. If a fair coin is tossed twice, so there will be first chance, that means it comes heads or tails. Fine. If this coin tossed two times, so result will be likewise head tail or tail head. Fine. So the combination will be like this, both heads or both tails, or combination of head tail or tail head. Fine. These are the possible outcomes. Fine. This is the calculation of that probability distribution. So the discrete distribution, this term discrete, that means data are data that assume certain discrete and continuous data values. So the if for example true value or false value answer are discrete values only in the format of possible choices like true or false or yes or no. So the value settings such as height, medium, high, medium, low can be considered as the discrete values. Fine. So the probability distribution functions can be have the following terms like probability distribution function, uh, PDF, and then discrete random variable. It nothing but the value considered a finite or countably infinite sets, and continuous random variable. Set of possible values is the set of real numbers are one interval or disjoint union of intervals or a real line. Fine. So it is all about continuous random variable or continuous probability distribution. Next one is binomial distribution, the coin tossed head or tail. Fine. If you are considering any coin and tossed that coin, two possible outcomes should be there. It should be head or it should be tail. Fine. So it refers to a single event which can have one of two possible outcomes with a fixed probability of each occurring. Fine. For example, will a coin land heads? Fine. So the binomial distribution, one controlling parameter is there, and this controlling parameter it is nothing but the probability of success. So the fair coin or an experiment where the success and failure are equally likely will have a probability of 0.5%. Fine. So in today's lecture we had studied two types of probability distribution. Fine. So in this next lecture we will study remaining types of probability distribution. Fine. Thank you.